When it comes to the Kryptic Iron Fist circuit, the amount of top players entering week on week means that for most, Crown of the Strong is a long way away. But for PieOfSteve, who's managed to take on the strongest players in Europe and come out on top, Crown of the Strong isn't looking so far away. After their excellent performance at Undisputed, let's see how PieOfSteve means to keep beating these bracket gatekeepers on the road to Crown of the Strong. PieOfSteve, you had an absolutely amazing losers run at Undisputed. Are you someone that plays better under pressure, or are you someone, that just takes one match at a time, especially since you were going through the losers bracket through Undisputed?
Considering most of my top 8 finishes have been through the losers run, I would say I'm better through a bunch of pressure. Because, the results speak for themselves every time I go top 8. Well, most of them. There's one where I got winners top 8, but most of them I've gotten through the losers.
Okay, so at Undisputed, you were beating exceptionally high-level players like Pop and Ash. Many people who thought, these people are shoo-in for Crown of the Strong. How do you manage to keep pace with and, beat those high-level competitors, especially when people, see you as an underdog in those sort of sets?
I think it's the way that I adapt. I've only been playing Tekken for like 2 years, because Tekken 8 is my first game that I played professionally, but I've played many other fighting games. So I think my ability to adapt to how they play their playstyle is what makes me learn how to play against them and win.
Yeah, so moving on from that question, how do you keep the consistency when playing against them? Is it sticking to that stricter game plan, or as you said, molding and feeling the flow of the game and being more adaptable in those sorts of sets?
Well, I think, I don't know, I fight every single player that I play in the tournament in ranked a bunch of times, so I know their playstyle most of the times. But I think it's just, I have so much experience fighting them that I know what to do.
So familiarity with them, right?
Yeah, familiarity is definitely my biggest advantage.
Are there any situations in which you kind of get nervous? We can see in Undisputed that you went into losers really early, had to play a bunch of really strong players to get to top 8, and then you kept your cool then. Are there any tricks you use to, calm yourself, stabilize, and keep that consistency when you do get into those nervy situations, or do you just not get nervous generally?
One of the first online tournaments I did, where I went into losers pretty early, I tried to take it way more seriously than I needed to, and I think that made me more nervous. The next time I got into losers early, I tried to just play it like it was just a normal, like I was on the normal winner side. I didn't try to take it too seriously. I was talking with friends instead of being actually only focused on the game. So I think it's the way of me just not caring if I lose, because I know I'm a good player. So I feel like that's my mentality. I don't know, going through losers, it is stressful, obviously, but I feel like if I just don't care as much of my results, I play better.
With that said, who do you think, your biggest rival is currently? Who do you want to beat in the Kryptic Iron Fist circuit?
Considering I play Lydia, and I personally think that Lydia's worst matchup is Yoshimitsu, I would say it's either Kibo Mega or I just fought Kane and Trench in a tournament as well, which I lost to. So
both the UK Yoshimitsus. Okay,
yes.
So with that said, what do you want to prove heading into the next Kryptic Iron Fist?
I want to prove that I can be a competitive player. I can be at the top level, even though with such little experience I have with Tekken 8 as a game, because I've only played Tekken 8. I played Tekken Tag Tournament 2 when I was very young. I had no idea what I was doing. But considering I've only played Tekken 8 for 2 years, I think that how I've gone to such a high level in such little time with such little Tekken experience, I feel like I will improve way faster than most average people. So I want to prove that I will be a top competitive player at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. I think many people would say you've already proven that, to be fair to you. And that's all we have for you today. Thank you for being with us, PieOfSteve.
Thank you. Thank you.